How was Archduke Franz Ferdinand assassinated? The shots that shook the world, the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. On June 28, 1914, two pistol shots in Sarajevo murdered Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne. This assassination lit the fuse for World War I, one of the deadliest conflicts in human history. Ferdinand's death at the hands of a Serbian nationalist unified divergent forces nationalism, imperialism, and entangling alliances into a global conflagration that dramatically reshaped world order. By 1914, simmering tensions percolated across Europe, but war still seemed unlikely. Imperialist expansion and an arms race spurred rivalries among the great powers as Balkan nationalism threatened the remnants of the Ottoman and Austro-Hungarian empires. But a delicate balance of alliances and interests had prevented these tensions from escalating into general war. The assassination of Franz Ferdinand proved the tipping point that disrupted this equilibrium and unleashed the dogs of war. Franz Ferdinand was inspecting Austro-Hungarian troops in Bosnia on June 28 along with his wife Sophie. Bosnia's annexation in 1908 by Austria-Hungary had angered Serbian nationalists who coveted Bosnian territory. A secret Serbian nationalist group called the Black Hand hatched a plot to assassinate the Archduke during his visit and contracted members to carry it out. As the Archduke's motorcade drove along the Apolki in Sarajevo, one of the conspirators, Gavrilo Princip, stepped forward and shot them point blank. Ferdinand and Sophie both died soon after, setting off a rapid chain reaction of events that escalated into war. Austria blamed Serbia for the attack and saw it as the final straw after years of Serbian agitation against Austrian rule. Determined to end this threat, Austria sent an ultimatum to Serbia demanding suppression of anti-Austrian propaganda and societies or face attack. Serbia agreed to most of the terms, but its refusal to allow Austrian police on Serbian soil gave Austria a pretext for declaring war on July 28, 1914. This local Austro-Serbian clash instantly metastasized into a broader European conflict due to the tangled web of alliances. Russia vowed to defend Serbia as fellow Slavs. Germany in turn honoured its alliance with Austria by declaring war on Russia. France then entered based on its alliance with Russia. Germany invaded neutral Belgium en route to France, prompting Britain to declare war on Germany for violating Belgian neutrality. Within weeks, Europe's great powers were embroiled in war. The assassination in Sarajevo was the spark that lit this powder keg of rivalries and pacts. Franz Ferdinand's death gave Austria the impetus and moral outrage to confront Serbia militarily. Everything escalated from their due to mutual defence agreements that committed major powers to back their allies. What might have been a minor regional dispute mushroomed into a gruesome 4-year war involving Europe, America and the colonies. Over 17 million perished in what was then the deadliest conflict in history. Ancient dynasties like the Romanovs, Hohenzollerns and Habsburgs fell as revolution and civil war followed. The map of Europe and Middle East was radically redrawn into the patchwork of new nations that still exist today. And the peace created new resentments that seeded future conflicts like World War AI. All this chaos stemmed from two pistol rounds in a Sarajevo street. Gavrilo Princip could scarcely conceive the global cataclysm his actions would unleash when he fired those fateful shots. The assassination highlighted how interconnected relationships among great powers could transform localized disputes into worldwide conflagration. It was the original butterfly effect, a small action triggering massively outsized consequences. So in murdering the Austrian Archduke, Serbian nationalists lit the tinderbox of early 20th century rivalries, forging a crucible of war that shaped the 20th century world order. The shots that killed Franz Ferdinand on June 28, 1914 in Sarajevo shook the entire world. Subscribe to our channel for more history gems.